Hi fire signs, welcome to Bella Luna. I'll be doing your reading for today. So these are general, they may or may not resonate, and normally they last for the week ahead. Also feel free to flip around the roles. If you feel like the other person is actually you, then take it as it resonates. So let's get started. Let's see what I can get for the fire signs for the week ahead. Okay, so in the past, oyster. Interesting. Present zebra and future shark. Okay. I think one cool thing, I'm sure you guys can tell right off the bat with this reading, there's a lot of mirroring within the colors of the cards, right? Oyster, zebra, and shark, they're all black and white and gray cards. So starting off, I think in the past with oyster, there was a secret, or if secret's not the right word, there was a lot of things, especially in the emotional water realm, right? Because oyster is a water card. A lot of emotions and feelings that you kept secret, you kept hidden, just like an oyster. I'm almost hearing like you were refining them, right? The same way an oyster spits out sand, you were like refining your emotions, trying to get rid of all of the. I'm hearing resentment, fire sign. So I don't know if this is a reading for someone who's dealing with a past person or past present. It kind of feels like it just feels like in the past there's a lot of things you didn't tell them, and inherently that caused a lot of resentment to build up inside of you. But I don't think you ever actually expressed that resentment to them. I think you just kept it in, and even to this day, I don't think you fully expressed. Um, yeah, because at the end of the day, resentment usually comes in when either we've been disrespected, right? When we feel like we've been taken advantage of, or honestly, a lot of the time when our feelings aren't reciprocated, right? Or the perception of not having our feelings reciprocated. So, moving into the present, I feel like you're just watching this person, fire sign. If you're not watching them, you're definitely thinking of them. It's kind of like Elvis Presley's, like, always on my mind. It's very tunnel visioned in a way. I'm surprised the cheetah card didn't come out. But with Zebra, it is a very psychic card. It is a very, as you can see, it's one of the only colorful um, cards that came out, right? With the exception of the oyster, because around the oyster, I don't know if you guys can see that too clearly, but there is colors that are like spouting out of it, right? Um, so I almost think like you can see now. Maybe I don't know how long it's been, but you can see where the resentment was coming out in the relationship or in the friendship or in the workplace, school place, etc. Um and I almost sense you're having like, I don't know what the right word is, fire sign, just a very reflective moment with it. You might feel a little guilty, but also you might feel like you didn't see things clearly. You're getting a new perspective. And with the oyster card coming out first, as I said, I think you're rethinking some of your feelings. But I do want to say the problem with that, and I'm an air sign, I'm an Aquarius with a Virgo moon and a Capricorn Venus, Libra rising. Believe me, if anyone intellectualizes their feelings, it is me. And the problem with intellectualizing your feelings is you're not feeling them, right? Um, if you actually allow yourself to sit with it and feel this person, it's gonna give you a completely different answer than most of the time than if you try to like hyper analyze it with your mind. So I think this week and month for you, more so week, is really just about feeling that feeling. How does this person actually make you feel? Is the resentment valid, or is it coming from a place of insecurity? Is it coming from a place of lack, right? And moving into the future with Shark, I do think there is going to be a conversation with this person, or at least a very serious conversation with yourself, where the Shark card talks about honesty, right? There might just be a moment where, not, I'm kind of getting shark attack if I'm honest, fire sign. So I don't know if you're just gonna, it's very fire sign. All the fire signs I know are kind of like this. Uh, repress, 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 and then like blow up one day. So I think maybe you might have just this outburst of honesty, is what I might just call this reading, because you've been going over it in your head, right? This oyster, whatever you kept to yourself. You've tried to refine it, you've tried to cleanse it, make sure that your truth is the truest true it is. And now it's time to speak. Now it's time to really, or at least within the upcoming week and month, it's just gonna be time to bite the bait and tell them exactly how you feel, right? Um, and it's interesting because this whole reading is like black, white, and gray, right? So it could be in the past you saw things as very black and white, but in the present moment, you can sort of start to see the gray a little bit more. And then as we move into the week ahead slash month ahead, I think you can really see the gray now. And I think you'll have a new perspective on this relationship, friendship, career, workplace, whatever. It just feels like before you were seeing things in black and white, and now you kind of understand that everything has a shade of gray, right? I'm gonna pull one more card. Just, oh my god! Okay, wow. Wow. Eagle, if you know me, if you've been on this channel for a while, you know that the Eagle card is one of my like big boy cards. It's one of the cards that when it comes out, I am like, brace yourself, you will be thrown into the karmic fire. And that really is what this card is about. It's like one away from God, if you will. And it it does talk about being thrown into the karmic fire for our transformation and betterment. And I am going to say, without a doubt, after this week, after this conversation, either with yourself or with this person, place, or thing, you will be irrevocably changed, fire sign. Like, there is no coming back to the way you were before after the eagle, right? This is a huge karmic lesson for you. And I am really happy that the eagle is crowning it, because that just gives me so much hope, so much confidence in you that you will get this done. You will do this in the highest grace possible. And yeah, the transformation of who you will be on the other side is going to be worth it. Worth all of this introspection you've done, like hands down. So thank you so much for watching, fire sign. You clearly have a phenomenal, a little bit difficult, but a phenomenal week slash month ahead. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.